Thank you so much, Mark Bunce. Good morning. I'm Jeff Chard. I'm the worship coordinator at this church. However you worship, whomever you love, whatever your religious beliefs, if any, you are welcome here. The history of our Utica congregation goes back 200 years to 1825, when the first Universalist Society of Utica formed with 42 founding members, including 5 women. All were in, it gets better because all were entitled to vote, even the women. Imagine that. Actually, imagine that because it was nearly a century before suffrage in the United States was enshrined in the 19th Amendment. Go figure. Nearly 100 years ago, in 1926, in 1926, Utica Universalists invited Utica Unitarians to join congregations together. We became the Church of the Reconciliation Universalist Unitarian. That would precede the national merger of those two religions by 35 years. We are Unitarian Universalists. We don't have a Bible, we don't have a dogma, and we don't have a creed. We got principles. But if I were to invite anyone today to describe our shared covenant, Dan Berggren here is a strong contender. Many of us spent an excellent evening with Dan here yesterday. Dan's presence here today has been a passion of our bicentennial chair, Jerry Reed, for well over a year. Thank you, Jerry, for this entire weekend. Dan Berggren is an Adirondack folk singer, founding member of the UU congregation of Saratoga, and our guest speaker this morning. Good morning, Dan. This morning, UU Utica hosts our annual Mohawk Valley Cluster service. We come together in a nation divided, even a geographical region divided. A geographical region divided. You may be wondering why these yellow sheets were in your order of service. That is our statement, our proclamation, our manifesto of justice, of inclusion, of equity, of climate action. And we invite you to take these home and reflect on the values that we all share. We welcome today our friends from the Unitarian Church of Barneveld, St. Paul's Universalist Church of Little Falls, the First Universalist Society of Salisbury Center, and free thinkers from everywhere. Who's with us today from Barneveld? Good morning. And who's with us today from Little Falls? Good morning. And Mark Bunce, of course. Is anyone here from Salisbury Center this morning? Teal said she couldn't make it, and I guess not. Okay. Welcome all. It is good to be together. Why do we come together as a cluster? What is our purpose as the Mohawk Valley Cluster? There's a social element. This area-wide gathering includes a luncheon, as do all. We hope you'll stay for that immediately following today's service. What else? What opportunities in the cluster for beloved community, for advocacy of our shared values, for joint social action, or for any joint activities? When have we last explored these questions? In the months to come, with your permission, I will be inviting leaders from our cluster churches to come together to consider these questions. But today, we're here to celebrate our shared values. We light our chalice this morning with the words of Marnie Singer. The chalice is the container, the space where the musicians and the listeners gather. The oil is the fuel, the hours of practice, and the life experiences of everyone in this room. The wick is the instruments and vocal cords through which the music will flow. And the flame is the music, which is created as if by magic. When the instruments are lifted, the breath is inhaled and the downbeat is nodded. May our flame ignite the music within us all. Our call to worship this morning is from the Combined Cluster Choir under the direction of Mark Bunce. Please.
Thank you, Mark and the choir. Good morning. I'm Jerry Reed. As Jeff has already introduced me this morning, I chair the Bicentennial Task Force here and the communications team. It is my pleasure this morning to introduce our guest this morning. And by the way, thanks to all of you who came last night to the concert. It was wonderful and very uplifting. Like me, our guest is a Army veteran. I'm Air Force veteran. He and I both served in the Armed Forces Radio and Television Service. He in Europe, I in Thailand. Among his list of accomplishments are many, but one of them is he was recently inducted into the Capital Region Thomas Edison Music Awards Hall of Fame earlier this year. He is a professor emeritus of SUNY Fredonia, founding member of the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship in Fredonia, and is a member of the UU congregation in Saratoga Springs. May I introduce Dan Berggren.
The opening words from philosopher Plato on music. Music is most sovereign because rhythm and harmony find their way to the inmost soul and take strongest hold upon it, imparting grace. Music is a moral law. It gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, a charm to sadness, gaiety, and life to everything. It is the essence of order and leads to all that is good and just and beautiful. And you can bring Plato's words to life by standing as able and joining in the singing of hymn number 149, Lift Every Voice and Sing. You sing with gusto. Great energy. Take a moment, close your eyes, and feel the warmth around you. The warmth of an autumn day, the warmth of the sun coming through the windows, the warmth of this church's heating system, and the warmth of people of like mind sitting here together. To pay attention, to truly listen, is how we give worth to other people and their stories. It's how we give worth to the music and sounds all around us. And as we know, to give worth is what it means to worship. Democracy can be very messy. It's like walking into a concert hall or a coffee house or this church and saying, "Sing along, you'll figure it out." Perhaps a bit more helpful, listen to the chorus, and when it comes around again, join in. Democracy can be tricky, just like singing together. I don't tell anyone what to sing, but by people listening to one another as they sing, it all works out. Spontaneous harmony bursts forth like combustion. Maybe it's a bit rough around the edges, but it's a beautiful thing, messy, but beautiful. One Sunday morning at the Saratoga UU Church, instead of being upstairs with the grown-ups, I was downstairs with the RE children. And my plan was to have them turn our principles into a song. And all you have to do to pretend to be an RE child, all you have to do is to repeat the lines that I sing. Each person is important. Be kind in all you do. We're free to learn together and search for what is true. Now it gets tricky because we all sing the chorus together. I'm finding my voice through music. I'm finding my voice through music. Finding my voice through art. I'm finding my voice through art. Back to the echo. I'm finding out who I am. And then together, finding voices of head and heart. Finding voices of head and heart. Do the chorus again. I'm finding my voice through music. I'm finding my voice through art. Echo. I'm finding out who I am. Finding voices of head and heart. All people need a voice for the earth. We care. Build a world full of peace. Build a world that is fair. I'm finding my voice through music. I'm finding my voice through art. I'm finding out who I am. Finding voices of head and heart. And so you don't forget it. Do it one more time. I'm finding my voice through music. I'm finding my voice through art. I'm finding out who I am. Finding voices of head and heart. And I found that children of all religious backgrounds enjoy singing that. And I've been told by moms, mostly moms, I do a weekly folk program for preschoolers at Cafe Lena. And some of the moms tell me they hear their children repeating that as the week goes on, those ideas. My civil life and my spiritual life share something that helps me negotiate this world, helps me put things in perspective and understand it better. And that's paying attention. Don't we have to pay attention to be informed? We can read what others have studied and written about. We can watch the behavior of others. We can notice cause and effect. We can interact with people of different ages, different sexual orientation, different political persuasion, religious background, taste in the arts, all good ways of paying attention. And for me, the most important way to pay attention is listening. And listening was the undercurrent of everything I taught in the communication department at Fredonia. And I think the act of listening is crucial to democracy. It's how representatives understand what their constituents want and value. It's how constituents, before they vote, compare and judge candidates. A few years ago, my wife and I and some other UUs were marching in Glens Falls, and some younger folks were leading some call and response songs. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. So it gave me an idea. It inspired me to come up with this song. Call and response. Gonna sing a song. Gonna sing it loud. Gonna sing myself or with a crowd. Gonna raise my voice. Gonna let it ring. Gonna speak my mind. Gonna march and sing. Gonna use my legs. Gonna use my throat. Gonna use my head. Gonna use my vote. Gonna raise my voice. Gonna let it ring. Gonna speak my mind. Gonna march and sing. Gonna use my rights. Gonna use my pen. Gonna use them now. Gonna use them again. Gonna raise my voice. Gonna let it ring. Gonna speak my mind. Gonna march and sing. Gonna do my part. Gonna lend a hand. Gonna work for peace all across this land. Gonna raise my voice. Gonna let it ring. Gonna speak my mind. Gonna march and sing. Gonna raise my voice. Gonna let it ring. Gonna use my head. Gonna march and sing. Maybe you've committed it to memory, but at least make up your own verses. We all have questions to answer and problems to solve. But what if we each come to the table with our minds already made up? Then there's little to no room left for listening to someone else's ideas. No room left to follow up on someone else's question, a question that might shed new light on a problem, might lead to a solution, or at least a reassessment of the problem. For example, what do we do with immigrants? How do we treat immigrants? That might very well depend on how we view immigrants. In the blues style of folk music, the lines repeat, so as you hear a line, you get a chance to jump in. Folks have traveled by land and sea. Folks have traveled by land and sea. Folks have traveled by land and sea. Some enslaved while others free. Some look like you, some look like me. Some look like you, some look like me. Some look like you, some look like me, and they're all seeking opportunity. There's been struggle for many years. There's been struggle for many years. There's been struggle for many years. And the shedding of blood, sweat, and tears. Souls are longing to be fed. Souls are longing to be fed. Souls are longing to be fed. Many hearts are hanging by a thread. Those before us were immigrants too. Those before us were immigrants too. Those before us were immigrants too. Searching for a better home for me and you. Folks have traveled by land and sea. Folks have traveled by land and sea. Folks have traveled by land and sea. Some enslaved while others free. Some enslaved while others free. Here's the thing about good, honest-to-goodness listening. Whether it's listening to a conversation or a concert, a political debate, a sermon, true listening can make you vulnerable. True listening means you're willing to consider changing your mind based on new information. True listening means you're open to consider someone else's story that may be different from your own story. One might argue, well, what about standing up for your convictions? Fine. But what if your convictions were based on bad information or limited information? Maybe only half the story. What if your convictions were based on facts that were once true but are now out of date and no longer true? Listening takes courage because we might have to admit we're wrong or that we didn't know the whole story. It means we have to feel someone else's pain. When you ask someone, "How are you?" Are you ready for something more than fine and you? Are you ready to listen? Sometimes the simplest thing we can do for another person is to be attentive and lend an ear. I'll close with a reminder, and I say reminder because you already know this. It's easier to truly listen to someone you love than to someone you don't. Imagine this. In the heat of a public meeting, someone on the opposing side of an issue keeps making outrageous statements, perhaps even false statements. At some point, do you give up listening? Or do you suffer through listening and searching for that one word, that fragile phrase or idea that could become the foundation for building common ground? That's a challenge. Those of you who were here last night heard me talk about the lesson I learned from Pete Seeger, who learned it from Woody Guthrie, who learned it from the Swedish-American labor activist Joe Hill. If you want folks to sing along with your song, use a tune they already know. Some would call that tune theft. I call it folk music. That idea may very well be one of the roots of all folk music, and it seems to be the case for one of our best-known patriotic songs. All of us know the tune. It dates from the 1600s, and it became God Save the King in 1745. And by the 1790s, it also served as Denmark, Prussia, and Liechtenstein's national anthem. Even in the early 1800s, members of the Lewis and Clark expedition were singing, God keep America free from tyrannic sway till time shall cease. Skip ahead a few decades to 1831. Samuel Francis Smith was at Andover Theological Seminary in Cambridge, Massachusetts, studying to become a minister. He was 24 years old when a local organist who collected hymnals, what else would an organist do for a hobby? Collect hymnals. He approached Mr. Smith and asked him if he would translate some of the old German hymns. Young Mr. Smith ended up writing new words for one of the old tunes, one that children could sing at an upcoming July 4th Sunday school event in Boston. And that was the birth of My Country 'Tis of Thee. Well, leave it to a UU folk singer to not leave well enough alone. After a conversation with Pete Seeger 20 years ago, I decided to breathe new life into a 400-year-old melody. My country, 'tis for thee, I'll fight for liberty to keep us strong. When power is shared by you, not just a chosen few, we know what we must do to right the wrongs. Don't take for granted seeds that were planted centuries ago. Seeds of democracy nurtured with honesty become our liberty when we share the load. My country, I love thee. Long may thy flag fly free. For you I stand. But I don't appreciate pride that is based on hate. Diversity can make us great all across this land. This world may never be completely trouble-free, and yet we cling. Let us who share this place do so with strength and grace. We are one human race, of thee I sing. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, until the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. To pay attention, to truly listen, is how we give worth to other people and their stories. It's how we give worth to the music and sounds all around us. And as we know, to give worth is what it means to worship. Let's join together in singing hymn 121, We'll Build a Land.
Our offering words this morning are by Reverend Suzelle Lynch, the UU Church of West Brookfield, Wisconsin. When we give, we say yes to something we value. With these gifts, which we have freely given and gratefully received, we say yes to the values of our faith. May these gifts help us practice Unitarian Universalism within and beyond our church. We dedicate these gifts to the values and the vision that we share. Will the greeters please come forward for the offering? Mark. Janet Thompson of the Universalist Church of the Unitarian Church of Barneveld will lead us in a meditation from a minister who is no stranger here, Reverend Richard Gilbert.
By our presence here with one another, hearing the harmony that is the music of the spheres, may some of the harshness and discord of our human lives be transmuted into music. A new song in our hearts may there be, and a new harmony in our beings, so that we shall return to our several duties with fresh courage and with eagerness and with rejoicing. Ashley Fury will read us in Extinguishing the Chalice.
We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we meet again.
Our closing words are from Maureen Killorn. As we listen to the blessing of music, may we know this ending is more than a time of goodbye. May the warmth of this community and the memory of our chalice flame sustain our hearts and encourage our minds as we engage the blessings of life's challenges and joys. The service has ended. Our service has begun. Go in peace. Go in joy. Go in love.